Because this trailer, I mean, it's pretty clear. It made a huge impression on me. What happens if Hobbs and Shaw hits theaters and it is just like a runaway success? Do you think that could impact Fast and Furious 9 and just like the proper series at all?
Yes, I mean, I think Fast and Furious is always going to be around as a brand. I do think that maybe it's time to shake up the main series or even end it. I think franchises always make a ton of money by saying this is the last time everyone's coming together. Maybe do that and do a couple Fast and Furious Presents for a while.
Do you think it could end before 9 even gets off the ground, or are they too far along with 9 to put a stop to it?
I think I think they'll at least wait until they see some. I mean, it may be that Hobbs and Shaw just boosts 9.
Yeah, The Rock won't be in it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think The Rock's going to be in 9 or 10. I think they'll definitely do 9 and 10.
He made a statement about that in January.
Yep. To see what Vin Diesel can do with 9 and 10. If The Rock supplants him, which is Vin Diesel's greatest fear, then The Rock takes this franchise and goes in this direction with Hobbs and Shaw, because that man can work with anybody. He can work with anybody on screen chemistry-wise. And so you go through this is the path. Maybe they'll do a Presents, but I don't know how many Presents you're going to spin off that'll that have the personality of The Rock and Statham to carry you. So it would be surprising that you don't want to see Ludacris with his own movie, or the two other Latino guys who jank those cars. Like, there's not a lot of people with the personality of The Rock that can like spin off into its own branch, and so I don't see that happening besides The Rock. But Vin should be scared here, because The Rock could absolutely supplant him as the alpha dog in this series. That's in play.
Which also wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
we've seen so much behind the scenes of them not really getting along. There's something kind of fun about making that the plot of Hobbs and Shaw, where it's like, oh, they hate each other.
Oh no.
Yeah, it'll happen.
I think that I wish we had a more recent update on Fast and Furious 9, because the last thing I found was that statement from Dwayne Johnson back in January, where he basically said, I'm not in 9, but that doesn't mean the door is closed for me to pop up in 10. However, at that time, he had said, I think 9 is going into production fairly soon. And as far as I know, they haven't yet. I mean, it's still listed as in pre-pro on IMDb Pro. So I'm curious to know when they're actually going to pull the trigger and go forward with that. And if for whatever reason it's delayed for a while and then this comes out and then this blows up, I wonder if they might just, kind of retool those resources and what they plan on doing with them and kind of putting more into this right now.
Poor Tyrese. What's he going to do?
I wouldn't mind it getting even sillier.
Tyrese was pissed recently too, wasn't he?
That's what I'm saying. Poor Tyrese. What are you going to do now, Tyrese? Yeah, go.
I don't want to see a Back to the Future reboot, but if Doc Brown shows up and gives Vin Diesel the DeLorean, I don't really mind that.
There's something genius about that.
Oh, no. Silas, what have you done?
This is like another trailer mashup.
Yeah, it's all Universal. Then they can go to Jurassic Park.
I've already had a brain fart. What's the other trailer mashup? Child's Play and Toy Story, and then we'll get Back to the Future with Fast and Furious. We're making
Fast
movies
to the
here.
Future.
Oh no.
Jesus. Silas, get out. Get out.
Oh, I already love it.